Hi guys, welcome to day 1 of this program. And to kickstart this program, we have a lower body workout which is my favorite, and if you've done my lower body workouts before, you know that they burn. Lower body workouts are my specialty and we're going to kick this program off with a banger. So quickly, without wasting any time, today's lower body workout is going to be a combination of strength as well as low impact movements. So we're going to be doing one standing circuit and then one circuit on the floor. So if you see behind me, I've got a couple of weight options. Again, this is an advanced program, so I want you to challenge yourselves. I want you to have some sort of weights. You don't need to lift as heavy as me. I'm going to be lifting either 10 kgs, 8 kgs, and then I have a 2 kg pair for the floor work. I also have a resistance band and I have my ankle weights on this side just in case I'm going to use them. Now, you don't need to have all these equipment, but please do make sure that you have at least a pair of dumbbells so that you can push yourself and not just do body weight. Alright, we're going to get started with some breath work and then warm up, and then we'll get into the workout. This is week 1. This workout is going to be pretty challenging. The other workouts, the Pilates based workouts, are going to be a little bit more easygoing because I want you to get used to the movement first. But for now, let's get started with this. Alright, first some breath work. So I want you to stay down here on the mat. Alright, close your eyes, hands on your knees. Take a nice big deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just let your body know you're going to be working out for the next 30 to 40 minutes. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Now staying there on the mat, just get your feet in front of you, slightly more than shoulder width apart. We're just going to open out those hips. So you're going to drop both legs to one side. Option to take support behind. You can lean back slightly. Alright. So now my legs are in a 90-degree angle. So this is called the 90-90 hip switch. So you'll feel your hips and glutes open out a little bit. Nice big inhale here. Slowly follow me. And exhale, we switch to the other side. Again, you have the option to keep your hands behind you, or if you want something more advanced, you can keep it here. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, switch. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, switch. One more. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Good job. From there, coming into an all fours position, you're going to take your right leg and place it next to that right arm and push your hip forward. So if you push the hip forward, you're feeling your hips open out completely. So we push the hip forward, right leg is next to the right arm, knee is slightly opened out. It's not completely straight, knee is slightly opened out. And from there, you straighten as much as you can without lifting the foot off the floor. So you feel a stretch in the front side. Again, forward, inhale, exhale, straighten the leg as much as you can. Try not to lift it off the floor. If it's not completely straight, it's completely fine. Inhale forward, exhale back. 2 more. Inhale, exhale back. Last one, inhale, good, exhale back. Good, that leg comes behind, we switch to the other side. So the left leg comes forward, same thing. Push forward, inhale, really open out those hips. Exhale back. This warm-up is really important, guys. We can't just jump into the workout because especially if you're lifting heavy, you're going to enjoy yourself. 3, without a warm-up, that is. Good. 4. Also, since this is the first workout, I want you to get used to the movement. It's okay if you don't lift extra heavy, but make sure you're getting the form right. and last one. All right, coming back. From here, curl your toes under, move into a downward facing dog and just walk it out for me. One step at a time, just stretching out those calves, stretching out those hamstrings a little bit. Good, now walk your feet forward, slightly outward and turn your feet pointing 45 degrees to the right and sit down in that half deep squat. We're not going to a full deep squat, half deep squat. Good, hands down on the mat and then you straighten the legs, fingers are still on the mat and sit down into that squat again. 2, this is just opening out those hips, opening out those glutes, those hamstrings, just letting the body know that we are getting ready for the workout and letting the body know what muscles are going to be worked today. 5, last one. Good, and from there we're standing up. Just kick off those legs side to side and let's get started. All right, let's get started with our first circuit. Grab your dumbbells. I'm just switching on the timer. We've got 45 seconds on in each exercise and 15 seconds to transition. All right, we've got 15 seconds on the clock. All right, we're going to get started with a sumo squat. So you can either use 1 or 2 dumbbells. Feet more than shoulder width apart, toes pointing outward, all right? I'm going to go 8 kgs each. You can pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you prefer. Let's go. So coming up, inhale down, push that hip back and exhale up. Inhale down, and I want slow movement, guys, so this is how the form is going to be. Inhale down, tuck your core in tight, exhale up. Good, you should feel this on those inner thighs as well as your glutes. Again, slow movement, even if you just get an 8 reps, it's completely fine, especially if you're lifting as heavy as I am going here. If you're lifting heavier, good job, 10 seconds. 4, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm going to pick up my 10 kg. You can choose to use the same weights, 2 in each hand. We're going to go for curtsy lunges. So your left leg crosses behind. We're going to sit into that curtsy, come up, and then we do the opposite side. I'm going to show it to you sideways. Let's go. So we cross, sit back on our hips, come up, and then the other side. Let's go. So you're still sitting back on those hips. Keep that core tight. We're working on those glutes and those hip stabilizers here. Focus. And your body doesn't turn. Body straight. I don't want the body turning sideways. Ten seconds. Again, slow and controlled movements. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight if you're using it. Pick up a band if you do have it. Otherwise, it's totally fine. Find a wall. And we're going to sit down in that squat and do some knee openers. If you don't have a wall, just sit in the squat, okay? Ready? Let's go. So sitting in a squat, open up the knee and in. Oops, my socks are going to slip. I need some support. So we're working on those side glutes here. Little bit on the quads as well. Again, if you don't have a wall, just sit in a squat and do the same thing. "15 seconds. 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We're staying with the band if you have it. We're going to get into some squat walks. So you're going to come to one end of the mat, sit down in a squat, push those hips behind, and we're going to walk it out, okay? Option to use a weight if you want a little extra challenge. Let's go. Again, control. The band is going to pull, so I want you to control, okay? 2 to 3 steps on each side. Sit low. So really focusing on those glutes here. There's a lot of glute focus in this workout. Alright, so I really want you to think about the mind to muscle connection and really feel those glutes working halfway. Good job. Almost there, guys. 10 seconds. 5. Good, and relax. Shake it off. Alright, we're coming into deadlifts. Again, option to use dumbbells. If you know how to do a deadlift, go for it. I'm going to show you the modification without a dumbbell first and then grab onto my 10 kgs. Ready? Let's go. So feet shoulder width apart, hands behind your ears. We're going to just hinge the hip back. I'm teaching you a dumbbell form. As you go down, you have a slight bend in the knees and you feel the stretch in your hamstrings and then come back up. This is for those who are not using weights, and I want you to be very careful with the dumbbell form, okay? So inhale down, exhale back up. If you're using a weight, same thing, make sure your back is locked, you're not arching that back. Tuck that core in and up. Make sure you're just following the eye gaze as you move down and you're not trying to look up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, we've got one last exercise, and that's alternate reverse lunges. Option to use one dumbbell or no dumbbell at all. Whichever leg goes back, the dumbbell is going to be in that hand, okay? Halfway through, we'll switch sides. Ready? Let's go. So we go down and back up. Option to hold on to support if you need it. Again, this is round 1, so get used to the exercises because the next round it will be easier for you. In 2, in 1, let's switch sides, guys. So dumbbell goes to the other hand, you sit back and up. Whew. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, we've got a 45-second break, especially because this workout's meant to help you lift a little heavier. If you're lifting lighter, skip forward the break a little bit and use a 30-second break, okay? We're going to go into round 2 sumo squats. I'll keep talking about the form a little bit more. Guys, if you're feeling it on the back, make sure you lower the weight a little bit and focus more on the form, okay? I really want you to make sure you're tucking your core in, never arch your back. Tuck your core in, even on the lunge, you're slightly bending forward so that it doesn't hurt your back. We're going to get started with those sumo squats. 45 seconds, runs by when it's on rest. In 4, get ready. In 2, in 1, let's go. Lifting up, slow and controlled. Good job. Whew. I'm sweating. Also guys, this is not my maximum weight, but it's still burning. Whew. 10 seconds, come on. We've got 3 rounds in total. 3, 2, and 1. Alright, we've got those curtsies next. Remember, we curtsy it back, it's close to the body, not far away. Close to the body, we don't turn. Straight curtsy lunge. Ready? Option to use no dumbbells if it's getting into your back. But remember, you sit back on the hips. We're working on the hip stabilizers and the glutes. Take it slow. Whew. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that weight. Pick up the band if you have it. Whew, guys, I'm out of breath and sweating. I'm struggling too. So know that if you are, We're all in this together, okay? In 3, back to the wall. Let's go. We have those knee openers. Open it out and in. So even here, I want you to tuck your core in, okay? So when you're sitting down in that squat, there's no arching of the back. You're not arching the back like this. Tuck that core in. Come on. Who knew? Literally have no cardio today, but I'm so out of breath. Also maybe because of all the talking. 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Staying with that band if you have it. We're going into some squat walks. Again, remember, option to use a weight. I'm not using a weight, guys, because I'm good. I'm good with this. Sometimes it tends to go in my back. Let's go. Step. Either 2 or 3 steps. Remember, don't let the band pull. Good job. Halfway there. Sit low, control. If you need to take a breather, pause for a second, but then continue. Do not give up. I don't want you stopping. We have a huge break at the end of circuit 1. Okay? We have one more round of circuit 1 and then we have a huge break. Good, and relax, shake it off. We have our deadlifts. This time I'm going to do the full one with the weight. Remember, if you're doing it with no weights, you have the good morning squat here. In 4, 2, in 1, let's go. Again, remember, follow your eye gaze. Come on, guys, I'm trying not to talk because I want to focus. Whew. 5 and 1. All right, we've got our reverse lunges. Now remember, on the lunge, you're not lunging straight back, okay? If your feet are shoulder width apart, you're lunging from there, okay? Not here, you're lunging straight back here, okay? First, right leg, let's go. Option to hold on to support. Whew, halfway through, we switch sides. And switch. Come on. Come on, guys. You get a 45-second break after this. You can take a water break then. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Whew, my legs are shaking a little. Two and 1. Take a water break, guys. Whew. All right, shake it off. 45 seconds. Then we've got one last round and then you are done, okay? Remember, make this your best round for the standing circuit. After that, we're coming down onto the floor. But again, focus. Always core tucked in tight. All of these are compound movements, which means it works not only on the lower body, it also works on your core and your full body in general, because your upper body is working a little bit to hold the heavy weights too. We're getting back to those sumo squats. In 4, full sleeves is not a good idea. In 2, in 1, let's go. Remember, tuck your core in and back. Breathe, very important. This is your best round, come on. Should really feel it. I know it's also going to be the hardest because we've done 2 rounds, but you got this. I'm right here with you. 20 seconds. Last 5. And alright, I'm gonna try and stick to the same 16 kgs just for that last round, okay? Just amp it up a little bit. In 3, in 2, if you're holding 2 weights, it's on your side. Let's go, curtsy lunges. Last time guys, come on. Focus on your form. Don't worry about how many reps you get in. Form comes first. Mind to muscle connection. Make sure you're feeling it in the correct muscle groups. Five, 2, and 1. Alright, grab your band if you're using it. We have those knee openers in a squat. Whew, my God, but repetition guys. Repetition is what makes us stronger. Let's go. Control. My legs are killing me too. And so is my hair. The summer nights. Just focus on the music if you can hear it. That's what I always do. 15 seconds. Five, 2, and 1. All right, we've got our squat walks. Whew. In 5. Guys, ready? Last time. Come on. 1. Let's go. Sit low. Sit low. Remember, don't let the band just pull. You control. You control how much the band is pulling, okay? So take wide steps, pull it out, and even when it comes back in, don't let it just pull back in, okay? That will also hurt you. So control it. Whoo, my glutes. Five. And 1. Alright guys, we've got our deadlifts. Remember, you can do it without the weight, especially if you're not used to the form. Don't want you injuring your back. In 1, let's go. Remember, follow your eye gaze. You're not looking up, you're not looking down. Just follow. Core tucked in tight. We're not arching the back. Core tucked in tight. Whew. Two and 1. Alright, last one. We've got our reverse lunges. You guys ready? Whew. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Whew. And switching sides. Let's go. Last one, guys, before we get onto the floor. You also get a big break after this. Whew. 1. Good job, guys. Take a water break and then we're coming down onto the mat for our little floor work. Alright guys, moving on to round 2. We only have 2 rounds of this circuit, so it's going to be floor work, 6 exercises, 2 rounds, 12 minutes, and then you're done. I am putting on my ankle weights just because I want that little bit extra, but again, this is totally optional. And if you do want the link to my ankle weights, just comment down below with this, under this video, and I will send it to you. It's really just so good, okay? I also have my light weights with me, 2 kgs each, and I have my 10 kg just for the glute bridge exercises. Okay, I'm just gonna kick off some music again, and then we are good to go. Alright guys, 15 seconds on the clock. We're gonna get started with some glute bridges. I am going to use a heavy weight, but that is totally up to you. If you want to, you can also wear a band above your knees, okay? So all we're gonna do, push up into a glute bridge and down. Ready? Let's go. Up and down. I really want you to make sure you're pushing your heels into the floor, feet shoulder width apart, your legs as close to your body as possible. When you're lifting up, okay, knees, hips, chest, all in a straight line. You don't want to overarch, you don't want to sag, okay? Here and then slowly back down. Let's go. Again, weight is just an additional challenge. Really squeeze your glutes as you lift up. So push your heels into the ground, squeeze those glutes and come back down. Good job. 4, 4, 2 and 1. All right, heavy weight goes onto the side. We're coming down onto one side here. Option to use a dumbbell. I'm going to place the dumbbell right here. Okay, on your forearm, body's in one straight line. We're going to lift up and down. Okay, let's go. Slower movement here. If you want, you can lie down completely if that's a little bit more comfortable. But remember, when you are doing this, I don't want this part sagging here. Okay, I'm just taking you through the workout. So I want this lifted so that your core is working and you're not falling forward or backward on your body. Just control. Core is tight, guys. A lot of these exercises work your core as well. Whew. 10, again remember, no sagging. Lift that rib cage up, lift that hip up. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Alright, dumbbell goes away. We're staying on the same side. Okay, now we're going to lift it up. We're going to hold here, point the toe and circle it forward. Halfway through, we'll circle it backward. In 5, I'm going to lie down completely. Up to you. 2 and 1. Let's go. Slow, small circles forward. Halfway through, we'll switch. Remember, even when you're lying down like this, your body is completely straight. Okay, leg doesn't go forward and your rib cage is still lifted here slightly. Whew. This is starting to burn. In 2, 1, switch direction, reverse. Good job, guys. I know it's burning. I know it's burning. Just stay with me here. Stay with me. I told you we're going to combine heavier lifts with smaller movements to get the best of both. And this is harder after doing the heavier lifts. 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're going to switch to the other side. You can just turn around. I don't want to show you my back, so I'm just going to move to the other side. Starting off with those leg lifts. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight. This time the foot is flexed. Remember, your hip is lifted. Let's go. I mean, hip is not lifted, but you're not letting it sag onto the ground. So your rib cage is lifted so that the core is working as well. Option to go down here. When you come down, don't let that foot touch the floor. We're still keeping that tension there. Halfway, come on. Whew. 15 seconds. Check your form. Whew, my legs. And 1. Ay, ay, ay. We've got those circles. I'm going to lie down now. In 5. If these were continuous movements, my glutes would have given up. Ready? Let's go. Circle it forward. Toes are pointed. Halfway through, we switch directions, guys. In 2. In 1, reverse. We were just broken shadows singing along and nothing matters. Sorry, I just get into the groove. 10 seconds. Woo! Oh, my legs are shaking. 5. And 1. Shake it off. We're going to lie down back onto our back. This time, we have butterfly bridges. So soles of the feet together, knees go out wide. Option to use a weight if you want. We're going back to those glute bridges. Ready? Let's go. Lift up and down. So this solely uses your inner thighs and the glutes. I want you to use your glutes to lift up and not just push up from your feet. Also, your feet are not like this and the knees don't go out, okay? So the soles are not down like this. Soles are connected to each other. Only the bottom part of the foot is connected to the floor. It's also great for the core. Come on, guys. Come on, girls and guys. I don't know why I keep saying guys. I know. So even though it's a universal thing. 10 seconds. 4. And 1. Alright. We don't have a big break. We're getting into round 2 immediately. We're starting off with those glute bridges again. Remember, option to use the weight and wear a band if you want to. Push your heels into the ground, feet shoulder width apart. Squeeze those glutes. Let's go last time. This is your last round. After the circuit, you are done with the workout. Come on. Whew. "20 seconds, guys. This time, the last 10, we're going to hold, okay? In 4, 2, just hold it there. Squeeze those glutes. Push those heels into the ground. Tuck that core in. Come on, you got this. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Alright, we're going back to those side leg lifts. These kill me. Whew. Again, I'm using a dumbbell for extra challenge. Up to you. Again, if straight leg is too hard, try bent leg as well, okay? But the bent leg is still lifting up, okay? You're not opening it out like this. You're still lifting up. Toes flexed. Remember, this rib cage is lifted. You're not sagging it down, okay? Let your core work. Let your core stabilize your body. It's a lot of slow and controlled movements. This sometimes might even be harder than your heavier lifts. "10 seconds, come on. 3 and 1. Alright, we've got those circles. You guys are doing such an amazing job. I'm so proud of you. But there's just a little bit more to go, so stay with me here. Toes pointed, leg is lifted, forward circles in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forward circles. Keep that core tight. In 1, reverse it. Whoo! The side glutes are on fire. Don't kill me, guys. I know you probably hate me right now, but push through this because it'll feel amazing when you see the results. In 5. And 1, shake it off. Alright, we've got the other side now. I'm so glad that the music's still going on. It would be so weird without music. I don't know if you can hear it as much as I can. In 3, in 2, in 1, foot is flexed. Let's go. Whew. Not able to hold my core up there a little. Again, judge what is better for you. I felt like my core was sagging, so I put it down. I put my hand down a little bit, and now I'm able to control it better. Whew. 5, 2, and 1. Just 2 more exercises, guys. We've got our circles. Need the timer here to see. My hair is just having its own way. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Circle it out. Point those toes. Small and precise. Okay, I just don't want big circles moving fast like this. Small and precise, control it. This is all about that control. Making sure your core is engaged. Making sure that leg is long. In 2 and reverse it. So we're really making sure that the leg is elongated here. Again, that doesn't mean your muscles are going to become like that, but just I want you to have that feeling that your entire body is stretching and you're trying to reach as much as possible. 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise. We have our butterfly bridges. This exercise is one of my favorites. With this, you guys are done. Come on. In 2, 1. Let's go. Lifting up and down. Control, guys. You got this. Just this last 35 seconds. And then you are done for today. The fact that you showed up to work on yourself for these 35 minutes, amazing. So don't let that go to waste. It's not easy showing up. 20 seconds. But when you see the results, you get more motivated. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the weight if you are using it. You guys are done. Absolutely amazing. Just hug both knees into your chest. Pat yourself on the back. Thank your body for what it did for you today. It is not easy to do this workout. This workout is not easy, and I'm going to say that myself. But I'm so proud of you for showing up and seeing it all the way through. Alright guys, you are done with the workout. I'm so proud of you. Day 1 is out of the way. We do not have any stretching because we've just lifted like heavier weights. So I would say cool down by just taking a little bit of a walk for 10 minutes and then stretch later on in the evening or afternoon. But then make sure you're getting in at least 30 minutes of walking throughout the day. So whether it's 10 minutes split into 3 or 30 to 40 minutes in one go, doesn't matter. If you're splitting it into 3, do it after each meal so that it also helps your body digest. It also helps with bloating and inflammation, and it just keeps you active. Remember, just doing a 30-minute workout and then sitting on your butt for the rest of the day is not enough for you to see results. So you do need to be active for the rest of the day as well. But I am so proud of you, and I'm going to leave you with one real piece of advice. This is day 1. This program is for 6 weeks. That doesn't mean you will achieve all your results in those 6 weeks. Results take time. Will you see some changes, visible changes, weight loss, fat loss? Absolutely, if you're focusing on your nutrition and your workout. But will you get abs and get shredded and all of that? Well, that depends on where you currently are and what your body composition is right now. If you have only a little bit more to go, absolutely, you might probably get abs and get shredded by the end of this program. If not, remember, it takes months. It takes months to see actual progress. But initially what you will see is better energy levels, better strength, better sleep cycle, better food intake. So I really want you to focus on the small wins. Yes, we're all here to transform our body, to change the way we look, but I also want you to focus on the way you feel. There's no point in killing yourself with workouts if you're going to feel horrible after it. So hopefully these are the kind of workouts that you enjoy. We're going to be doing a mix. Like I said, the upcoming workouts, we're also going to be doing slower, low impact Pilates based workouts. They're not going to be too hard, because at least week 1 I want you to get used to the movement, and then from there progressively I'll increase the intensity. But that's that little piece of advice I'm going to leave with you today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Please let me know how you felt with this workout in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And again, if you want any links of my equipment, let me know and I will drop them for you. You'll also find some details in the description box. But for now, I will see you tomorrow in day 2. Signing off. Bye.